No, I'm just all screwed up and not knowing a lot of things. I'm not. I'm just making this because, well, it says 4:58. It says I have 4:58 to go. I don't think it's going to be enough time. I'm trying to flip the damn thing around to where it's going to show my face, and I'm not able to do it. And so I'm just going to talk. I could switch it around the other way. I guess I could go like that. It wouldn't be very reassuring. I don't know. I put a lot of effort into it. It's a lot of Christians, and that's God, family, and all that. And Buddhism has parallels to God, family, and so forth. And they're certainly going to be taken into view by operant norm, which is stick it in an Aquarian tank with superior genetic characteristics. And I'm not saying that removes the burden of motherhood or anything like that. I mean, it lessens the burden of motherhood because the mother wouldn't have to carry the child to term, and the child would have a genetic predetermined or pre-selected genetic profile, which would you know avoid birth defects and then also give it a healthy profile in terms of disease resisting capabilities and so forth. Then the idea is I had as a sexual adjunct to the electric football theory that I'm working on. In other words, there's a game called electric football, and it creates a vibration electrically under the so-called football field, which is a sheet of tin painted over to look like a football field, and the little football men move down the field in a random manner, and there's a kicker and a little foam football, and it's a lot of fun. And I got the idea of the electric football field underneath everything, just like as sexual energy undercuts everything in nature. And I was thinking if there was a way to exploit that field to, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. The drive to missionary sex is strong indeed, and missionary sex is fraught with peril. And there are ways to mitigate the effects of missionary sex. However, some of it cannot be mitigated. You can mitigate the pregnancy aspect, but the disease aspect is very hard to mitigate outside of monogamy. And I don't know. You could have a system where everybody was monogamous, and if they were genetically corrected monogamous, and they had their child outside the womb to avoid, the perils of childbirth and the damage to the mother's, physique and so forth. Which is the ironical thing. I'm turning around. Is that? Wait a minute. Fuck! It hasn't been running. Or has it? Damn this damn thing. Oh, it's running the opposite way. Ironically, if you say, well, the woman ain't going to have a baby and then her figure won't get all torn up and scarred, 80% of them are going to get pissed. They're going to say, well, you have to accept me the way I am after I have a child, and I'm not going to give you the joy and satisfaction of having children plus having me with a pristine body that ain't been damaged from childbirth. And that's one of the main problems. And I don't know when I'm going to rewind this, so-called. They call it rewinding it, but it's not really rewinding at all. It's just pressing this and that. There's a bunch of jubby jub that can't be fixed or extended. And that's the troubles we face today in our society. There's my girl. There's my girl. There's my girl right there. I didn't even think to show her. That's my gal. You're my gal. You're my gal. I was a bad boy today. I guess it's going to run out. It'll say that your memory has not served you well. That's what it's going to say. It'll say your memory did not serve you well. So I'm going to play this back. Hopefully it'll play back. I'm not even sure it works.